Vintage audio repair is our main. Bringing old electronics back to life is our game. Tubes and wires we arrange. Every circuit we exchange. Dusty gears begin to turn. Ancient speakers start to burn. We revive the faded sound, where lost frequencies are found. Through the cracks and through the ground, we revive the faded sound. Crackling tapes and humming noise, broken knobs and shattered joys. Every fix we deploy brings back life to your pride and joys. Dusty gears begin to turn. Ancient speakers start to burn. We revive the faded sound, where lost frequencies are found. Through the cracks and through the ground, we revive the faded
Hi guys. Hi guys, hi ladies, and welcome. What we're going to do tonight, we're going to start on my mate Gary's Sony reel-to-reel. It's a closed loop double capstan, so which means it must be auto reverse. It might not be, I don't know. No, I don't think it is auto reverse. But why it's the closed loop, was pull the head cover off. Oh, it won't come off. It must do somehow. Well, there we go, that bit comes off. Take that off to start with. Right. What we'll do, this is a bit embarrassing putting these little reels on here, but it's what we've got for a tape. Don't know what's on this, ain't got a clue. That doesn't want to go on there. That's it. Right, so let's start by finding the hole that you plug the mains lead in. First of all, let's give you guys a look at this. There you go. Right, so apparently it runs a tad slower than what it should. So we're going to see if we can solve it. Don't see why not. Right, so there's the hole that the power lead goes in. Right, turn it back round. Fuck's sake. Right. Right, this is the power lead that Gary supplied. Not that that makes any difference. It's a standard IEC lead, and he will do. So what we'll do, we'll plug that in. There is a power button here somewhere. Gonna do that. So what we'll do, we'll take a look at it now. Get the headphones. Right, what we'll do, we'll plug headphones into it for now. Yeah, it's got 2-pin shoulders in this, so it must be auto reverse. Because why would it have 2-pin shoulders? So it's on tape. Right. Right, so they come up. This is a funny threading, this one. Or does it go under? Yeah, it goes under. Goes like that. So I don't know. Well, that didn't feel very fucking good. It was stuck there, that. I mean, to be honest with you guys, let's turn it on, see what it does. I can hear the capstan going. Hang on. Real size. There you go. So the solenoid's not catching. Oh, fucking hell. Stop that. Alright, the solenoid's not catching. So let's lean it back. Rewind's working. Don't like that fucking horrible noise. It could even be, no, the pinch roller's working, the counter's working. Right. Well, we should have a small screwdriver somewhere to take the head cover off completely. But there's the service manual. So I don't know. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do this. Don't know where my freaking screwdriver is, my small one. Because that won't fit. Oh, that one, that might. Yeah. Just turn it off for a minute. Now, they don't come all the way out, I don't think. But there you go. See if they do come all the way out. No, they don't. They're only they just grip in. So what we'll do, there's the screwdriver. So what we'll do, we'll turn them in a bit so we don't lose them. There you go. They just come out a little bit, so you can take the cover off to get it to work on it. Right, so let's have a look. Just blow my nose. Crikey. Right. Right, I'm looking to see. Let's turn it back on. Right. Right, so the motor's running. Right. Right. Let's try again. Well, that sounds okay, and the levels are right. I can hear that through the headphones, guys. Or you can turn it up and down. So that's now working. So I think it just has the issue. Counter's working. But the VU meters are dead level. So that tells me pretty much anyway. It's a bit low on one side. Right, so it's playing. Pause is working. Right, so basically, stop that. Oh, hang on, that's come off the roller. That tape's come out there. It's rolling out. Why is that rolling out? Oh, hang on. It's coming off the guide. Does it go on the guide that way? No, it doesn't. It goes that way. Let's press play. Doesn't sit on the tape. It's not sitting on there properly now. It's off. So it's not. That's okay. So I wonder if it's actually an adjustment. That side's okay. Well, that side isn't okay either. That's loose. That one's tight. That other one was loose. Someone's been at this. That was loose. And that's... Now that's tight now. Let's make sure. Let's get the screwdriver on it. We'll probably have to come off again anyway. This is only going to be part one. We're just assessing it tonight. That's it. Alright, so now let's put it back into play. There, it's working now. So it must have two pinch rollers in it. But it's not auto reverse. Right, these are just for the standoffs for the tape head guide, and that's what for the cover, and that's what them ones there are for. sounds actually okay. See, I don't too much as proclaim. Tommy will be in bed. So what we'll do, we'll turn it round. We'll turn it round. So it was just a guide that was loose. So we'll turn it round. Whoops, let's move the manual so it doesn't end up on the floor. And it weighs a bit this, so turn the plug off. And the reels are locked on, so we're okay. Right, so I'm hoping. Right, get the screwdriver, put the manual back on the top. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to just take the screws out. Take the back off. I want to feel that capacitor. Want to check it. I've had a look at this, guys, in the manual. I've only had a look at the manual, I've not actually had a look at the machine. But I'm hoping that the back will just pull off. I hope it fucking does. Otherwise I've got to take the whole fucking machine out. The case. Alright. Nope. Got to take the whole machine out. You know, fucker have to do that. Yep. But it's got to be done, so. And he's put some bookmarks in there, some post-it notes. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to slide this out. Don't want to drop any screws. And I don't want to lose these fucking washers. There you go. Whoops. So, I hope there's no screws in the bottom. Yeah. There we go, guys. I mean, they're stuck on, but I still took them off because you tend to find that if they're stuck on, you move the machine, they're not stuck on for fucking long. Put this manual out of the way. Don't need that just yet. Get the other two screws out. I'll set up another camera when we're working on it tomorrow. We'll bring another camera in because there you go, you see that's stuck on there, but it won't be fucking stuck long if you move it about. They'll soon fall off. Now there's no screws on the bottom. My mate's actually talking about selling this machine, so I might actually purchase it, to be honest, because it's a nice machine. It looked well on my side, wouldn't it? Looked well in my shack. It's a nice machine, it sounds good as well, from what I've just heard of it. Right, so let's see if we can push this out. Or has he got screws on the fucking bottom and all? Come on, Sony. No screws on the bottom. So, shit. There we go. Can I get a screwdriver in there and lever it forward? Looks like you can just get something in there. Yeah. There you go. Oh. I'll tell you what, guys. It's fucking heavy. But it should just pop out. It's all loose. There you go. Don't want to damage it. But yeah, it's moving. Yeah, we're getting there. I can get my hands behind that and just lift it slowly. Ooh. But be careful where I put my fingers. Needs a good cleaning. And it should. If I push that further back there, the case further back. There we go. There you go. So there's bits there fell out of it, bits of sponge and shit, so we need to look at where they might have come from. We don't tip it forward as much as we can, in case there's anything in there that needs to be fucking glued back in. No, we're alright. We're alright, guys. There we go. We've got the chassis. So let's turn it round and have a look at what we've got. Right. You bought a belt for this, but I can't see anywhere where there's a belt in it. Right. Right, C9. I think it's that fucker. There's a resistor. There's a double power supply in this. Transistors or something there. We've got something there. No, they could be record. Oh no, switches. We can get to the front when we need to. Right, the capstan motors. Right, we've got two motor run capacitors in this. That one's 10 UF. Get the testicle meter. Let's do a quick right. Auto power off. Capacitors. That's what we want. Right, these are your real motors. These are your transformers. There's two transformers in this unit. That weighs a fucking ton. And I think the capacitor I want to look at, I'm going to have to lean it forward because I'm not going to be able to. There we go. Right. So let me get the manual, and we need to charge the meter up as well, so got to charge the meter up, meter's running dead. So let's have a look in the manual. Let's get the book of words. I think one of these is the workshop manual, owner's manual, instruction manual, and further down it's the fucking service manual. Right. Right. We're just trying to find, and that's your front view. I want to see the other side. Yeah, there is a belt in this for the counter. I didn't see it. Doesn't show it, but it's in there. Shows it there. Yeah, you can see it there, the belt for the counter. Alright. So C9, what's he wrote on these post-it notes? Nothing, just... Right. So let me move this further back out of the way so I can look at the book of words. So C904, right, motor supply reel, motor take-up reel, and that one there's your capstan motor. There's only one motor in it, it's a double capstan, but there's only one motor in it. I'd like to know how they've achieved that. Probably a fucking big belt in it somewhere. Anyway, that's. I want to look at the. I want to see what C903 is. It did fucking tell me somewhere. Exploded diagram. I think this is the. Right, this is the service manual part. Right, so parts. We want the parts list, it's usually at the back. Semiconductors, complete circuit boards. Right, so that's semiconductors. So, it's got an oily fingerprint on this, it's not one of mine I don't think. Because I've only just touched them, my fingers are clean. Here we are, capacitors, transformers, capacitors. All capacitors are in UF unless otherwise as indicated by a P. Yeah, well we know. So C, I think it's C109, wasn't it? Let me double check. So I need to know. Right, so let's go to there. Right, so C903 and C902, and we want to look at C905. So 903, 902, 10. There's quite a few fucking capacitors in this. I'm glad I'm not doing a full recap. $10 UF, metallized paper. That's 220. The one we're interested in is what is 1.5 plus 1.5. I think that's the one we're interested in. 1.5 and 1.5. C905. C905, which is this fucker here. That fucker there. And that's the one we're interested in. We're going to change. We bought the fucking bits that we need anyway. If we need anything else, we can order it. Right. Right. I could take this frame out of here if I need to. Right, so put the meter's already on. We'll charge the meter for tomorrow. We're just going to do a couple of checks. Right. And I think that's not reading anything. Right. Have a look at this one. 1.3. We'll have to take this frame off here to get to it anyway. Right, let's see what these ones here read. 10 UF. Nothing. They're obviously working, just reading it in the circuit, isn't it? So I'm going to have to disconnect it from the circuit to check it. Check this one here. See what this one reads. Sony 8.11 102 UF. Right, let's go back to the. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to. Right, so. Right, let's take this metal bar off here. We can take this metal bar off and get into it a bit easier. Let's turn the meter off because we need the power. We need to conserve power on the meter. There you go. Right, so we can check all this. Yeah, make sure we don't lose them screws, and they're all the same length, so don't have to worry about the size of them. So we just need to look at this, because I'm sure I hope I bought the right values. If not, we can just order them in. Take that bar out, put that out of the way. Now we can see our capacitors. Right, so this one here, C9, I want to see if that one gets warm. Right. Now let's have a look in the book of words. There we go. Let's have a look in the book of words. Let's get the manual. I'm really glad he bought the manual, because by him doing this, it saved me a lot of hassle. So where's C905? So let's go back to the back of the page, and we want capacitors. They're resistors. Capacitor C905, and that should be 1.5 and 0.5 metallized paper. So what I'm going to do, we're going to put something in the manual, or I could just nip the page over, couldn't I? Just turn the page over and I can come straight back to that. So let's see what we've got in the bag. Let's see what we've got in the bag. Right, there's that belt. That must be for the drive. Yeah, I can see it, I think, up there. Front's got to have to come off to do that. Yeah, we'll take the front off to do that. Right, the two I'm interested in is these ones here. Right, we've got 0.5 and no, sorry, 1.5 and 0.5. That's these two buggers. Because there's two capacitors in that. And that's what these are, guys. That's what these are for. To get over there. Now what I need to do is, so one of them's going to be ground, so that's 1.5. Oh, it's telling me, it's telling me that's 1.5, and that's Sony, you lovely people, they're actually telling me, guys, it's on the capacitor there, and that one there's common. So we get the testicle meter, the old testicle meter. We'll just test this one because this is the main one we're going to change because it slows down after a bit. So we want that one there. Oh, hang on. Would have took it off DC volts and put it onto capacitance, wouldn't it? There we go. So common. We'll charge the meter up in a bit. Common. And this one should be 1.5. Hang on. Nothing. Let's go to the other one. May have to clip the wires. Yeah. Gonna have to clip it, guys. Gonna have to snip it, I'm afraid. Alright, that's no problem because we can join it back up. We're unplugged, aren't we? Yeah. Let's just get me, where's my little screwdriver? Push this drawer in, I'm getting digging into me fucking chest. Right, so we can reconnect that, that's not a problem. In fact, what I could do actually, I know which way they go. So what we could do, we could desolder them. So the white goes to there. So the white goes to the 0.5. We're going to end up just clipping them because it's just melting the wire. There's two wires that go on there. Oh no, no there's not. That's the white off. Now let's test the capacitor with the white off. Oh, the white goes on. The white goes. Just, I think that's just a loop. That black. Yeah. That black's just a loop. So we can clip that. So the white can go on any of them really. That black's just looped. There you go. Right, but he was complaining of it slowing down and mine did that. And I replaced this and he cured it. Right. Hang on. That's 1.7 UF. And that should be 1.5, so it's not far off, but it could be drifting as it goes up. Now this other one. Poof, fuck me guys. Really? 6.7 NF. That one is. So that's reading. That's 0.5. Let's see what these new ones read. I mean, these are actually for ceiling fans, but they'll work. What's this one? 0.5. See what that tells us this one is. 502 NF. I'd like it to be measured, I'd like it to measure it in UF, but it fucking won't. But translated, that's probably right. 60 or 50 hertz, it'll work either way. But we are replacing these anyway. We're replacing it anyway, so. So basically we've got, and because they're not polarised or anything. So, right, these are not polarised or anything, so what we can do, we can find somewhere discreet to bolt these in. Right, so this one is the bigger out of the two. This is the 1.5 UF. And that's reading 1.4. That's good enough. So that one there, it's not reading in fucking microfarads. It's reading in fucking nanofarads. I'd like it to read in microfarads, but it's not. Yeah, 502. That's. I think this is out anyway. Let's go back onto there. Yeah, 6.17. So it's out anyway. So we are going to replace it. We are going to replace it anyway. We've got replacements for it. Them two there are looped. So what we would do, we'll leave the original one in place because I think it's going to be a bit of a bastard to get to strip half the fucking machine down to get it out. So what we can do, we can leave that in place and we can use the negative as an anchor point. And what we can do, we can fit these in. So this one I'll probably screw to the side somewhere because it's got a screw on it. But what we need to do is put wires on these so that we can fit them. And what we'll do, we'll connect so basically what we would have to do, because that's common, so what we'd have to do is common them two together and common them two together. That's all we'd have to do really with it. Just common them together, because I don't actually have, and we can mount them. I mean, they could probably be mounted on here somewhere. We can mount them in here, no problem. There's plenty of play even on this circuit board here where there's no print. You know, we could even mount them there, because I think the wires. But that's your right. Yeah, this is your capstan motor, and will use that. Right, and that wire there is your ground. So yeah, we can sort that out. That's no problem, that, guys. That's the ground there. So yeah, if we snip that off there, just take it off. But we have to do it this way because we don't want to. I'm going to give everything a good clean as well while I'm in here. Right, pull this wire through. There we go. There you go, guys. We've got our two wires. So what we need to do is link the 1.5 and the 0.5 together. What I'll probably do, I'll probably epoxy them together. I'll dig out the epoxy probably tomorrow. Can I get it now? If I can do that now and then I'm prepared. Because then I only have to mount. In fact, what I could do, I could epoxy it there like that. So it's got that ledge to sit on. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Then we can anchor it with that. Yeah, that's a better idea. We can get the glue going and we can leave it overnight. There's the epoxy. The epoxy. There we go. Right. Let's find something that we don't really need anymore. This box's laser came in. Yeah, we can use the top of that to mix this. Get the old arrowdite. And we can leave this. There's a bit there. Get a bit on your finger and shove it up your bum. Make sure your finger doesn't get stuck. Oh, I suppose it would, wouldn't it? There we go. There you go. Now let's get the screwdriver and work this in until it's a uniform colour. So what we'll do next, we can put a bit on there, bring it down, put a bit on there. These are non-polarised, so all we need to do now, let's just be careful, but be generous, and what we can do now, we can stick that get the vise. Right. Ew. Let's get this wiped off my fucking screwdriver before it fucking sticks like shit to a blanket. There you go. Right. And what we'll do, we'll put this in the vise. Now we're alright there, because that ain't going to go anywhere. We just want to squeeze it together just lightly. There you go. Now just leave that to dry, guys. Charge the meter up for tomorrow. And that's definitely the motor run for the capstan motor. So we're going to replace that, and we're going to look at that belt at the front. Going to look at these capacitors here, because these are, I think these are, I think that they're paper, I think they're paper as well. Where's the power supply? I think these transformers are for the power supply. Does it have a dual power supply? Does it have dual power supply boards here? Got all sorts of shit knocking about here. That's probably the power supply. You got two dual power supplies. You've got a resistor here and another one over here, dropper over here, and they're both probably the same. I'll have to look that up in the book of words tomorrow. Yeah, but them transformers, they'll be the same. They've got the same number on them. Made in Japan. Yeah. Yeah, they're the, yeah. They're probably your mains mains transformer, unless it's fucking it's not buried down there. I mean and I don't even know where the fuses are, which is just as well. I don't need to change any of them. Nothing wrong with it apart from the fact it's not working as it should. It slows down as it's running. So let's turn the soldering iron off. Because it slows down as it's running, then I'm going to say it's that capacitor, and I'm going to be able to mount the new ones. The new ones I'm going to be able to mount them on here. They'll go on there, no problem. There's no circuit there, just says Sony. It's just bare board, it just says Sony. So we can mount them there. Yeah, we can put it there. And yeah, that'll do us. We just have to bend the mounting thing up a little bit. Maybe need a washer or three, or get it under the board even. Yeah, but we'll sort that out tomorrow, guys. Can I give you a look on the top? I don't think I can, to be honest. It's a bit tricky. I'm going to set up another camera for tomorrow. Let's see what one. That's the wrong camera. There's the top. Right. Right. So I know where we're up to now, guys. I know which hymn sheet we're singing from. So them two go together, and that's how mine was done. Yeah, that's how mine was done. That's how my Sony TC377's done. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I'm not gonna pause the video and make another. I'm gonna separate it into parts, or am I? No, I'll pause it. I'll pause it because we can get a bit more out of it. I'll pause it, guys. Hi guys, I'm back, and just turn the soldering iron on. Right, what we're gonna do. What I'm gonna do tonight. I'm coming live at 6 or thereabouts. But what I'm going to do before that, right, these are the capacitors that we epoxied together last night. There you go. So we can move the vise now, we don't need that. I will set up another camera for when I service the front of this. Right. Right, we're going to leave the old. Just move the book of words, I don't need that. Don't need the manual at this point, so I'll put that over there out of the way. Right. Oh. So what I want to do is I want to bend this. It should bend without snapping. There you go. And what the plan is to fit this there's something missing off the bottom back of this motor, because that's got a fucking thing on it, or it might not supposed to have one. I'll have to check that in the manual, because this one's got a sensor on it and this one hasn't. So is there a sensor missing? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so what I need to do is check how I'm going to fit this. Right, well we can't do it that way because we don't want to touch the... First of all, let me put the wires on this that we need. Right. So let me put the wires on that we need. We don't need anything too serious, just right, where's me clippers? You know, you can't find nothing in here. But they'll do. So I'm wondering if I can bend that one round that way and bend that one over to that way, just slightly turn them. And put the pliers through there. Let's try and use, no, that didn't work, but that might. We're just trying to get these so that we can, there you go. Now if I solder them together now, that will common, that'll be great that, because that'll common them two up. That'll common them two up. There you go. There you go. That's common them two together, which is what we want. And we also want to common the other two together. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do, because that black wire there commoned to there. So we want to common that one as well. So we turn this round like we did with that one. No, it might not reach. No. So what we'll do, leave them ones as they are. Because it's not going to reach because it's a bit further over this way. I should have put them level. So we'll not worry about that. Straighten that back, there we go. So what we can do, guys, what we can do, there you go, we can use this to join these two here. There you go. There we go. Right. Christine, yeah. Do us that cup of coffee. Cheers. Right, put that there. And we can, that's good. Now all we need to do is okay, now right, have I got that in there? Yeah, that's good enough. And now the next one. There we go. Just blow my nose. There we go. Right, so the problem with this is it slows down. Why do I think there's a sensor missing off here? There probably isn't, but I'll have to check in the manual. Right, I'm going to solder the wires on anyway. The black one's done. So we'll solder the black one on. Now solder that one in place. There you go, that's that one on. Right, perfect. We could have soldered these anyway around, it wouldn't make any difference. It's not a polarised capacitor. Right, and what we need to do is let this run to see if it slows down. Right.
Hello there. You alright? Well, I've got no money. I told you this morning I've got no money.
Move this. There we go. Oi!
What?
What's you after?
You want £10?
Right.
You want some Pringles?
Well, it's tough.
Why, have you got it?
Oh, Christine, I'll lend her a tenner. Fucking hell. Stop fucking giving me grief. I'll do it when I finish this.
Right.
I need to check this machine. Now, we're alright. We can leave that there. We can leave that stud there because that's not going to do, because they're plastic anyway, so we're alright with that. Oops. Yeah, that'll be fine. And we can secure it once we've tested it. Right. Right. Hang on a minute. See, the tape's running off the edge.
Andy, you better send it over now because the shops are shutting.
Well, you better bring me my phone then. He said it slowed down on rewind. Right. That's not right, that, guys. There's a problem somewhere because...
Send it to the
Oh, Christine! I know!
Right.
Sorry for the shouting, guys, but... I'm sick of being told how to suck eggs. So let's find out why this is doing that. Because the tape, it was doing that when it came in, so yeah, it's the tape's peeling off. The tape's not sitting on the machine properly. Get off. Either the guides are out,
Yeah.
hang on a minute, put it there. Put it there. Fucking hell, cheers.
Have you sent it?
Yes, you have to wait a few minutes. Right, let's put it on pause. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this one in a little bit. Right, let's see how it does now. No, it's still doing it. That's supposed to sit in there. That's not sitting straight, that tape. That's not sitting straight. Right, that's not sitting straight, that. Right. It's not sitting straight, the tape. Yeah, this not sitting straight. Right. How's that one there sitting? Let's have a look. Put it on pause. Right, that one sits in nicely. Right, I'll wound that in a bit further. It's coming off the roller, guys. Wonder if the roller's out of shape. Right. Let's move this out a bit. So you can adjust that by hand. Right, so we're clicking now, but we're staying in. It's come out. Right, so that needs to go so that it sits level. And that's I wonder if it's just give that a bit of a wipe. If there's any crap on it, which it looks like there is. It's like a glaze on the roller. So I might have to... Yeah, the roller's gone hard. That's what the issue is, I think. They're both the same rollers on this, so I wonder... I mean... They're both the same rollers, so let's swap them over. Let's inspect them as well. Bit of crap behind that. Yeah, I think them rollers need to be replaced. Anyway, let's swap them over and see what it does this time with this one. There you go. Pop that one on there. Pop the circlip back on. There we go. Would have helped if it had clipped in. Get in. That's it. There we go. We've got a washer there, which I think should go on there. Right. There you go. Now let's put this in and we'll see if it's the... I mean, because that's not going to work very well. I mean, it might need new rollers, this, but come on, you bugger, get in there. There we go. That's it. Put the caps back on. That feels okay. Yeah. The plastic caps back on so they don't get lost. They only pull off and on again. If they need to come out, they can. There you go. That's the speed. It's playing at the right speed, guys, so the motor run capacitor's working that I fitted. And the tape's staying where it should now. It needs new rollers, this, I think. And we're getting them, we'll wish him luck. But I need to pull the front panel out to check the micro switches, because every now and again it chatters. What does that knob there do? Oh, mic attenuator. Yeah, I think he might be talking about selling this machine. If he does, I might purchase it from him. Because I do like it. But I need to look to see if there's a sensor on the other side there. Seems to be working though. You know, it'd be like a Hall effect sensor. Right, so now let's stop it. Rewind it back a bit. I mean, I don't see that wrong. That'll do because right. That's the chattering it does. So it's doing that. That could just be a dirty switch, that. We're actually listening through the headphones. Do you know, I'm sick of that antivirus telling me it needs to start my PC. I'm going to uninstall that. Remind me later. Fuck off, I don't want to restart the machine. Tomorrow, next century, yeah, that'll do. Right. Right, so it's actually, I mean, we've got that problem with the chattering, but that's probably a fucking bad micro switch. But we have to get the front off to look at that. But I think this has got them little fucking aluminium, we've got them fucking little miniature fucking things in it, screws, yeah, it's got them little miniature Allen keys in it. Bastard, Allen bolt, Allen nuts, Allen grub screws. But it's working anyway. For the most part, guys, it's actually, the tape's actually going through now. So that roller must be fucked. But I will get the sandpaper on and give them a bit of a roughen up. But the tape's running now and the guide's right. Yeah. Yeah, the guide's right now, but it was that pinch roller. But it was slowing down. He said when he was recording, and then when he played it back, it was slowing down as it was getting, you know, and the same on playback. Well, mine was doing that. My 377 was doing that. One of them was doing it because I've got two, as you know. Well, one of them was doing it, and I replaced the motor run capacitor because it was getting red hot. So I think that solved the problem with that. I mean, we don't want to disturb anything if we don't have to. And what we'll do, we'll put a 7-inch reel on, and we'll let it play through a 7-inch reel with some music on it. And all the reels I've got were all done on my Sony, like this music was, and the speed's bang on. and we'll give it an egg clean while it's in. And he was complaining about one of the meters being loose. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do much about that, but we'll see. If we can ever get the front off, because it's got them miniature bloody grub screw things in it to hold the controls on. See if I've got anything I can get them off with. If not, I'll have to order a set of tools to do it. I think I've worked out a way of mounting that capacitor, guys. I think my little standoffs are going to come in handy again. Because all I have to do is put two of them together so they're just a bit higher than the capacitor. And then, so yeah, we can do it that way. We've worked that out. See, I don't want to mess with any of the settings because you need like the back tension, and I don't want to mess with any of that. Because, well, the back tension should be normal anyway. I think that's what that sensor on the back does. That's for your back tension. That deals with your back tension. So that should be right anyway. But that played lovely, that. Even though I could only hear it through the headphones, I can tell it sounded alright. Right, and this is done on another speed. And the tape's just spilled out again on the low speed. It just spilled out on the low speed. So yeah, I think the rollers are a bit, yeah. It's alright on there. Now let's turn it off, put it back down to there, and put that on a 7-inch reel. That's moved backwards, that. Yeah, they're not seized or anything. So what we'll do, we'll test the rewind, so we'll send this all the way to the end. But I think it could do with new rollers. I think that's the problem. Do a bit of, yeah, because they've got a shine on them, so they've got a bit of a glaze on them. But that fast forward's working beautifully. That what do you call it? that what do you call it? It's a bit warped, a bit bent. Yeah, that's a bit bent. They both are, to be honest. But what we'll do, we'll let that run. We'll unthread the machine. It's supposed to stop. And that one's a bit stiff. Yeah, it's that one. There you go. Right. Make sure that one stays up. Let's find a piece of sandpaper. And we'll clean, here we go. We'll clean and what we'll do, we'll clean the pinch rollers. The best way of doing it. There you go. Hang on. Let's double it. Let's get a sip of my coffee before it goes cold. You just have to clean them like that, you see. I think they've added these, I think they're a bit... Might try some rubber renew on them. So you want to get the glaze off them. It's supposed to be rubbery then. They feel more like plastic. You can't go too far. Right, let's get the rubber renew. This stuff's horrible and it fucking stinks. There we go. Let's put some on the outside of that. There you go. Let's try and clean this side. I don't fancy touching that with my fingers, so I'm going to use another bud. A little wipe. Yeah, the pinch rollers are rock hard. I mean, they are the same pinch rollers that I used on the, what do you call it, on the TC377. They are the same pinch rollers, so I'll see if we can order some. Let's put the tape back on. That needs sorting out. See, that was loose. Let's loosen it off. See, that's now that's loose. That's working, but it's not supposed to be loose. So it's just let's take this off and see what's behind it. Not much of anything. So we can't do much about that. So we'll pop him back on. But we should be able to get that from the side anyway, I think. If not, I'll have to take the front off to do that. There we go. Just needs lubricating. We just need to lubricate that, be alright. See, that side's okay. But that's been scratched up the side there, so that's been bent before today. Right, let's put the tape back on. I know the tape's alright because it works. It works on mine because that's how the music got onto it. There you go. Turn that round. Bring that back a little bit. That'll do us. Press play. No, we're not getting any fucking audio. The tape's moving back, I think. Getting some movement on the meters, but tape is sat, where's my little screwdriver? It is. Right, let's screw this in. It's all the way in. Bring it out. Can do it with my fingers. That's too far. Right. Now if I bring that out with my fingers there, and I'll turn that in. Right, that's level. Right, so why? We're actually not sitting on the tape head. That's slow speed. That's moving back a bit. The tape isn't actually sitting. Right. I don't know. The tape isn't actually touching the head. If I do that, it tightens the tape. Stop that a minute, just lift that over the top of that one. I don't think that's right. Hang on. No, it's not. It's... So I mean, it's dropping off. Let me try something. Let me try something. Pull the pinch roller off, and they're the same both ways round. Now there was a washer down there that wasn't actually on here, so I'm going to leave that off. Right. Now the pinch rollers go on a certain way. Now what we'll do, we'll press play. So if I put my finger up there, right. So I'll stop that there. I wonder if there's a fucking washer missing. Because when I hold that in there, seems to play perfect. So let's put these washers in here. See, and all the time we're testing it because the motors, the capstan motor's running. So I've got a feeling the pinch, if the pinch roller's moving slightly forward, that would do it. Oh, can't get the fucking pliers in there now. There you go. Now I can. There we go. See, that moves. It's a load of play in that, and I don't think there should be that much play. Press play. See, it disappears. Could even be these sponges that are fucked. Yeah. See, that's not even going. I don't know. Let's rewind it. Because our music's gone off. Let's have a feel of this one. That's the same distance. Yeah. Right, let's try again. I am definitely feeding it correctly. That's the capstan motor started. Right, so that's definitely right. Turn this round to there. Right, so that's definitely right. Oh, hang on. Look, your tape's running through twisted. Right, let's find out why that's done that. Right. How the fuck did I manage to fucking run it through twisted? That's right. That turns that on. That's right. Right. It goes under there, across there, like this. So it was actually twisted. It's not now. Come on. Oh, it's still twisted. You fucker. Ow. So that's right. Oh, get off. Caught the play button with my finger. So bring that up to there. Right, that's definitely not twisted now. Right, let's turn that around there. Don't matter if we've got a bit of extra leader. Right. Right. Come on. Having's a dodgy switch. Now it's moving now, but the problem is right, is that bent? Let's stop that a minute. The fucker's bent. That's bent. Right. What I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and lift it over this side. I don't think that'll be right. Lift that over there. That's working, so have I threaded it wrong? Let's try this one. Let's just bring that down a bit. Wonder if yeah, I could have done. That looks better. Don't worry about that, that's just fucking something dodgy, we'll sort that out. Right, that sounds better. Now let's put the bottom head cover on. Or the top one. But I don't think it goes, you don't feed it that way, surely. Right, it plays though. plays, but I don't think that's right. Let's unthread the tape. I don't think that's right. Right, so I think it goes under there, goes under there, and it comes up, and it comes up there, because even the rewind wasn't right there, was it? So I need to look at oh, there we go. Oh, fuck's sake, it's dropped off. Right. Right, so all this lot moves up, so it should move the tape to the heads. So we'll, there you go. Like that. That's right. That's how it goes. Yeah, that's the way it goes. That's how it's threaded, that way I've got it now. Now let's drop the speed. Now it's decided to go off. But I wonder, let me just try something. So they don't even touch the tape. Once the tape's in position, they don't even touch it. They're just guides. Right, so I'll tell you what we'll do. Put in rewind. So that's definitely right, because rewind's nice and fast when it's threaded that way. There we go. Right, so let's just take the spool off a minute. Right, what we'll do, we'll clean the head. That's got a bit of contamination. I mean, I'm not using IPA, but it's got some contamination on that. Clean the erase head. Yeah, it has got some contamination on it. Yeah, this is definitely your play and record head. This is, oh no, this is probably your record head. One of them is. Your erase head's the other one. That's your erase head there. Because that's erase, record and play. That's how it works. So let's put the tape back in. But it's not slowing down. So let's thread the tape back up. Move it around a couple of turns, that's it. And it doesn't want to come off. I don't know why it's doing that. There you go. We'll look into that in a minute. Well, in the next video. Well, so cleaning the heads didn't make any difference. Get off. Right, can I get to the back of it there? No, I can't. I've got to pull all the fucking front off to get to these switches. I've got to pull all that off to sort that. But what it is, the actual tape isn't touching the fucking head. I touched the tape there. I wonder if there's something, let me have a look. Let's turn it off. Let's turn the plug off to be safe. Let me have a look under here. I want to see. No, there's no, you can't move the head forward or back. You can't move it forward or back. Let me just see if I can. Right, there's a couple of screws there. Let's try. That just moves the head up and down. So it's actually not. So the tape. What? What? No, why? No. Well, that seems to be working a bit better. See, but it shouldn't. See, it's going off on a slower speed and it shouldn't.
Hey Alison, have you had your tea? Oh. You have it early, you have it about 4:30.
Now that's lined up. I'm busy! Right, that's perfect now, that. So if I now split that into low speed, so if I stop it, right, I doesn't feel that good, but it's down anyway. See, that disappears. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, what I'm going to swap the pinch rollers back. I think it needs new pinch. Don't you dare to get a fall on the floor. Come here. No, it has done. Where's he gone? Has he dropped under there? No. I'll find it. Drop down here somewhere. Didn't drop in the drawer, did he? No. It dropped down here somewhere. We'll find it. It's only the cover off it anyway. It's only the cover I've got some knocking about, but we'll find it. So let's put the pinch rollers back as they were. I've got a feeling that them sponges there are in the wrong place. And one of them's fell off. But I've got a feeling they're in the wrong place. I think they should be behind the back. And this, that's, swap that over, swap that one. Christine, do us another coffee. There's another one of them there. Let's put this sponge on here. But I think the sponges should go on the back, to be honest. But so what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if they do. I think the sponges, I think they go on the fucking back, to be honest. Right. Fucking hell. Get here. Right, pop that one on. Yeah, 'cause that feels better actually. Yeah, that feels better. I've got a feeling. Let's leave it and wash it off because I don't think I'll get the clip on. That feels better with the sponge at the back. The gap's not, the play's not as bad. I mean, there's a lot of play. I mean, I can look at mine and find out. So if I pull that forward, oops, no, that's the clip gone. Oh, you bugger. Where's the other clip that was on this one? I mean, we're not really bothered about clips, we've got fucking loads of them. But where's the one I took off this side? Should be here. There's the plastic thing. So, you're a fucker, aren't you? Where are you? Must have flew off, must have knocked it off the fucking bench or something. Right, where's me the little tin? There's one. There's one. I think he'll fit. If not, we'll just dig some out. Yeah, he'll fit. Yeah, he'll fit. There you are. That's on. Now, put the cover back on. That's it. Now where did that other bloody clip go? In fact, we can actually try it like that. If it decides to stop doing that. There, the tape's spilling off now, you see. See, the tape's spilling off now straight away. So yeah, the tape's spilling off. So if I hold that there, that's perfect. Hang on. Press stop. See if we can just hold this. That's playing now, that's alright. I think it needs new pinch rollers. I think it needs new pinch rollers. Let's try something. See, Gary said that somebody had this apart who he bought it off, but the guy wasn't an engineer. So I'm wondering, I mean that can't go on that way, can it? Because it's the wrong way. I mean the sponge can go in, the sponge can go in that way, and that can go there. But that can't go on the other way because the cover won't fit the other way. The cover's designed to fit that way. It won't fit on the other way, so the pinch rollers are not the wrong way around. So basically I think the pinch rollers are fucked, to be perfectly honest. Get here, you. Now where's he gone? Make sure I don't lose that. He's fucking run off somewhere. There it is. There's one of the original clips. But I think it's pinch roller problem. At first I thought it was alignment, but get that paint facing the top so I can get to it easier. Oops. There you go. Clip that in. There you go. Right, let's just clean the pinch roller, make sure there's no contaminants on it. Yeah, they fucked them pinch rollers, that's the problem. I thought they were alright. See, it just runs off. And it's not the guides. See, the tape just spills out. Yeah. Just spilling out. Right, let's bring this in a bit. That's all the way in. Right, it's gone back in. It's coming back out again. Right, let's see. I don't think it's the guides. See, that sits there. And if I press play, that comes out, so it's not that. Let's put it in a fast speed. It's coming off there as well. So, adjust that so that it's level, which it is. That's right, that. But that's not staying on. The tape's actually falling off the pinch roller. And that's right now. If I hold it, it'll stay there and it'll work. Where's my files? Might do a better job with a fucking file. See if these files are any good. I got an email. Right, so Christine, what happened to that coffee? No, it ain't. My fucking cup's still in here. I think it needs new rollers, this, guys. I'll have that in the dining room, Christine. I'm going to be live in a minute. Yeah. Let's put it in slow speed. Oops. Whoa. Whoa. Right, well at least the sound is staying on now. Right, so let's at least the sound is staying on now, guys. Right, so let's rewind it. We'll rewind it. The tape count and everything's working. There's a bloody big belt inside this, and to get it out you have to take all this head block off. I don't know whether I'm going to do that, because the belt seems to be okay, it's playing at the right speed. Right, put this back on high speed. Oh, I don't want it spilling off, I want to leave it, I don't want it coming all the way off. Right, so let's adjust this. That's better. That's falling off again. Well, let's just check, see if the head's contaminated. Just pull this down here a bit, because we could have got contaminated by when I was cleaning the pinch rollers with the file with the yeah, this is, you know, there's no contamination on them, they're okay. So let's play. Let's stick the tape back where it belongs. There we go. That's right. But I think them pins, but if I drop it down, see that tape there is further back than that one there. But at least it's working now. Let's just put the headphones on. It sounds a bit distorted. Oh, hang on. That's okay. Right. Let's rewind it. We'll shoot off in a minute, guys, and we'll go and do our live. Right. That's it goes a bit distorted. Now and again when you press play. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, right, well that's clear. I think we've got a few other issues on this, and right, so we need to find the thing that fell off, don't we? We dropped it down here. Yeah, we'll find that. It's down here somewhere. Is it amongst this lot down here? Christine, done me coffee? Right, I'll come and get it. There it is. There it is, guys. You would find it. Right. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to leave this on. I'm going to leave this on. I'm going to see and just so it can't fall forward. That's too thick. Oh, don't put my fingers under there. Right. I'll tell you what, we'll sit it correctly. There you go, make sure the reel can't come off. That pinch roller won't come off, it shouldn't do. Right. There we go, guys. We'll let that run and we'll see if it slows down. We'll rewind the tape when we come back. Right, so I'll put you on pause. Right, we're back, guys. I've just finished the live stream and we're back. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to borrow, what we'll do, we'll put this tape back through and we can rewind it, because there's fuck all on the other side that we can listen to. Right, so what we'll do, we'll feed this back in. Feed this back in, and doing it in reverse is really awkward. Oh, fuck's sake. Stay straight. Now the tape snapped. The leader. Right. Bring that down there. Let's turn that so we. There you go. Right, rewind. Because he was saying it was slow on rewind as well. I know the table's a bit wonky, but while that's doing that, I can be changing the pinch roller. Clip. Pull off the roller. Pull off all this stuff behind it. Well, we want that leaving on. And where's my roller? There it is. Put my roller on, which is nice. Now we'll see if we have any problem. Put the clip back into place. There you go, that's rewound. There's nothing wrong with that rewind. I think the hang on, let's pull this out, because I think the sponge went on the back. Yeah, the pad went on the back, the felt pad went on the back. Sure it did. Yeah, that feels alright, that. Now put that on. Yeah. Now put the clip in. Ow! It took my fucking finger off. I don't think that's not right. So we've probably got 1 or 2 washers on. Oh no, yeah, I think that's right now. No, that would just clip in if it was. Let's try and get this back out. There we go. Right. Right. See, we've got too many washers on the back. I think this sponge went on the front. Yeah, it did. Yeah, because we've got the right amount of washers on the back. So the sponge went on the front there. Hang on. This other thing goes on the back. That goes on the back. That That goes on the front. Yeah, it does. And I think I've just lost the clip. Hit me foot. Fucking bastard. Right, let's put this on here. I just felt the clip hit me foot. Got another one in this. Let's see. No. I think that sponge is a bit fucked. And there's a plastic spacer missing from there that was already missing. Let's see if we can find the clip. It hit me foot, so it's got to be down here somewhere. It landed on my foot. They're fucking horrible end clips, aren't they? Okay. Just try it without it. Right, we'll just try it without it, guys. We can always we just want to make sure see if it spills off the reel. I mean, I've got plenty of fucking clips. It's gonna just come off, innit? I can just put my finger there to just stop it sliding off. There we go. Oh, you cunt, the fucking tape come out the fucking tape. Oh. Don't even fucking think about it, you cunt. Right, let's push that back into there. Right, whoops. No, we're not quite tight. We are now. Right. So why is it not turning? Why is it not pulling through? The tape's... Oh, hang on. Because I'm a dopey bastard. Threaded it wrong. Just hold that there. See if it comes. See if it fucking. I'll just put my finger on it and stop that coming off. Well, that's playing. Let's drop the speed. Yeah, it's the pinch roller. So now if I take this pinch roller off, we know that one's okay, so that's mine. So we'll put that there, put his own back on. Let's get that get that sponge out of there. Because the sponge is disgusting. I didn't put oh, there's my sponge. Right, put the... Let's just pick this out of here. What fucking hell's that? Ew. There you go. So I think it's the pinch roller, because this one here is nice and soft and rubbery. This one here is hard. So let's put my finger on there so it doesn't run off. Put it back on full speed. There, it's come off. There. So it's the pinch roller that's the problem. So if I put this on rewind, right, take that off there. Now what I need to do is find out, now, right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this back in. I'll put that back in. And press play. There we go. And I'm going to try and sand the rough end down. That's the problem. I mean, we're getting it down, but not far enough. Not fast enough, really. That's just red rock hard. Let's try the file on it. Because that's not taking anything off that. See, the problem is, so see what we're doing there now. See, it's still rock hard. It's still rock hard, that, guys. And you can't do it that way. You can't do it that way. You have to do it while the machine's running. That's filing down, but it's taking ages. It's taking it down, but it's taking ages to do it. See, that's might get there, but that's actually sanding off, but not as near as I wanted to. Not as fast as I wanted to. So what we're going to do, we're going to right. What we'll do, clean that. Stop that. Now what we need to do is find the bloody clips now. Ah, lovely. Right, so that's all off mine, so I'll put my bits so we don't get them mixed up. Right. So we've got a washer behind there, which is right. Then we have a spacer behind there, which is right. Then we have the pinch roller. Not with my fucking sponge, we don't. Mine's nice and clean. Then that goes on there. And there should be another one. So let's just get a circlip. Find a couple of clips. We have got some somewhere. Yeah, we've got some somewhere. Just a matter of working out where I put them. Trying to remember where I put them. There's a minute, guys. Oh, me back. Jesus. Right. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Where's my glasses? Where's my glasses? Just trying to find where I put them. I know I've got some. Right, let's have a look over here. Just find some. One should do it. And another one there should do it. Oh. Managed to find two clips the right size. I think they're the right size. Right. Where's the plastic ring? There it is. See that sponge? Don't know whether that fucking will fit. Should do. Yeah. This one, make sure all the bits are on this one before we put it together. Yeah. And that goes on the back. That washer. Okay, now these are thin. That's in. Get in. It was. That one's in. That one's in. Right, where's the plastic thing? Right, where's the right, that goes in. See, they could probably go on either way. They could probably go on either way around them. See, that one doesn't feel too bad. But they look as though they're the same size or either way. Right, so what we'll do, we'll put that one on there. Oh, hang on, one of them's mine, isn't it? Can't remember which one's mine. Oh, that one's mine. Yeah. Just check. Yeah. Yeah, that one's mine, I think. Yeah, that one's off this because it's so fucking hard. Yeah, but they can go on either way. But I think they go on. That way. Go that way. Don't know where the little foamy thing's gone. Well, there's one of the clips anyway. That's one of the originals. There we go. There you go. That's in. Right. That's definitely mine. I think it is anyway. Because mine had no shit on it. So. Yeah, because that one's hard. And that one's rubbery. Yeah, put mine in my pocket so I don't lose it. Right, so we won't put the caps back on yet. Put the tape back on. Lock the tape onto the reel. Right. Feed that through. There you go. I'm not bothered about the length of the leader. See if it stays on. Well, that's definitely not touching the heads, that. So why is it not touching the heads? If I adjust the back tension, there we go, we're doing that. But that's not the problem. It's not touching the heads. Right, why is it not touching the heads? Drop the speed down. Right, we're actually leading, we're actually fed correctly. Right, so that there. Now if I pull the roller down a little bit, let's try it the other way up. Right. Put it on that way before we put all the hardware back on. Yes. So that's touching that head there. That's fucking brilliant, that, isn't it? Now, just rest that on there. I wonder if I've put... See, the tape's actually drooping down. But if I put a bit of back tension on... That's not right. I'll stop that. But I remember the last time let's try this other roller. I think that's mine actually. Yeah, that's mine. Let's try this one. That's it. That's playing perfect now. Let's drop the speed. That seems to be okay. Let's put the hardware back on. Put the bits back on that belong onto it. Where's the things? There they are. But there's supposed to be some spacers in there. I don't suppose it really matters too much, but they should be there. Yeah, because see, we can just crunch that on without save struggling. There. Let's press play. Right, so that's working now. Put that other cap back on there. Stop that a minute. Then put the caps back on. Just check, see how it's going through the guides. Just turn that one in a bit. That's it. Check the speed. I think I've done it, guys. Yeah. Now just check the alignment. Let's put the headphones on so I'll set this up properly. Rewind it. Oops, there we go. It wouldn't fall too far forward anyway, I just don't want to bang the bloody thing. There you go. Now, that's about right. Right. Let's drop the speed. See if it runs off. Right, that seems to be okay now. Let's rewind it. Yeah, that sounds alright, that. We need to look at why it chatters now and again. Make sure that this is actually mine, which I think it is. Yeah, because that's dead rubbery, that's mine, that one. Yeah, that's the one out of mine. And that's me sponge. And that's the goes on the top of the sponge. And then my washer. There we go, sorted. And my clips in there. Right, well I think we're alright with there, guys. I mean, we need to look at why it's chattering now and again. But that's that'll be for part 2, I think. But let's drop it down. I mean, he's not going to record at these speeds anyway, because it's useless for music at this slow speed. But the tape's staying on it now, guys. It's not falling off anymore. And just check, see how it's sitting on the guides. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it seems to be. I don't know what this is. I think it's just fucking wires. Yeah, there's no sensor on there. Just wires, really, that. Alright. That's... So we need to organise to mount the capacitors. That's no problem, we'll sort that. And let's drop the speed. Let's put on pause. Yeah. So I must have got I must have got the right amount of rubber off. So the surface is nice and smooth now. And rubbery again. It's not too bad, that actually. And the tape's not moving, it's staying where I put it. Staying right in the middle of the pinch roller, guys, where it was supposed to stay. And that's the... Right. Right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. We'll call this part one, otherwise it's going to be stupidly long. Yeah. But that was the tape staying in contact with the head now. And it's not falling off the roller. So, the next part we'll take the front off and we'll... what is this? I think it's a 577 in it. Doesn't fucking say, it will say somewhere. 577 in it. I think it's a 577. Right, we can turn it off now. And the pinch roller, the capstan goes pretty much all the time. Might not be on the box either. Oh yeah, I know, so warning. I think it's a 577. Yeah. Yeah. Right, so let's get this sorted. Right, so that's where we're up to with that, guys. It's now playing as it should. It's not slowing down. So I think we can leave that, we can satisfactorily say that's okay. Right, join me in the next one. Join me in the next part, guys. Catch you later. Bye for now.
Vintage audio repair is our main. Bringing old electronics back to life is our game. Tubes and wires we arrange. Every circuit we exchange. Dusty gears begin to turn. Ancient speakers start to burn. We revive the faded sound, where lost frequencies are found. Through the cracks and through the ground, we revive the faded sound. Crackling tapes and humming noise, broken knobs and shattered joys. Every fix we deploy brings back life to your pride enjoy.